Let's get started. We're gonna sit with our feet flat on the floor. If we're in a chair, spine erect. And let's take a few deep breaths. We always like to start by connecting with the higher frequency energies. You're so welcome. It's my pleasure. So I invite you to close your eyes and sit with your feet flat on the floor. You can just look downward if closing your eyes is not possible. And let's take a few deep breaths. I invite you to connect with the God of your understanding, however you relate to Source. Deep breath in, and let's connect with our higher sacred self, recognizing that we're not simply physical bodies, that we're this elegant system, mind, body, spirit complex, and that we actually have access to wisdom and knowledge and guidance. Connect to your higher sacred self. Deep breath in. Let's connect with the divine presence that emanates all of existence, is flowing through everything living, all animate and inanimate objects. Deep breath in. Let's connect with our ancestors. We're part of this unbroken lineage of connection from a genetic standpoint and also karmically. So deep breath in, and I invite you to join me as I invoke the presence of the great compassionate light. This is the light that we will meet at the end of our journey here on earth. It's all loving. It's omnipresent. Deep breath in, exhale. Relax your hands facing skyward on your laps. Today we're going to bring our attention inward to our sense of well-being. Often when something is bothering us or we're feeling ill, we tend to get consumed with that, and really that begins to occupy most of our mental space. And we lose sight of the 99% of what is working, what is feeling okay. And what we're being invited to do is to really sort of walk the razor's edge by, on one hand, being aware and tuned into what's happening in our bodies, and on the other hand, not allowing that to occupy our complete awareness. So let's start by taking a few deep breaths and then allowing our attention to move slowly down our bodies. And if there's anyone here who has a particular illness or is affected by a chronic condition, I would like to invite you to really allow yourself to absorb the energy of this meditation. So deep breath in and then bring your attention to the top of your head and allow it to move slowly, 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 slowly down your body. Generally, when we do these body scans, we'll go more slowly and we'll take a deep breath any place we feel that there's a blockage and bring life force energy and awareness into that place so that it can be released. So you can do that as you move down. I won't guide you in that way today. Today, I want you to pay attention to the complexity of this body, mind, spirit system and how it is serving us throughout our day. Can you feel energy pulsating through your body? Are you aware of your heartbeat, of your breath, and the fact that you're able to hear or watch this meditation? If the answer to any of these, there is something that's operating systematically and in alignment within your being. And what I want you to do is pay attention to when something is not in alignment or something is painful or something is challenging. How much of your mental space, your emotional space is occupied by focus on that? This is a time when we're all being invited to be aware of the cold season, flu, those sorts of things. My question to you is whether or not you're taking the necessary steps to keep your immune system boosted and to keep your body well. Are you feeding it well, nutritiously balanced foods? Are you giving your body movement? Are you giving your body rest? The time change has sort of moved me into this hibernation mode. And for the first time in a while, I'm finding that I want to go to sleep earlier. I want to give my body more rest. And if you're having those impulses, are you following up on them? Are you hydrating enough? Some would argue that you should divide your body weight by 2 and drink that amount of water in ounces during the course of a day. Others would say that if you take in that much water at one time, your body will simply release a lot of it. So perhaps it's better to stage what you need throughout the day, so your body can absorb what it needs throughout the day, and take a little bit more. Don't allow yourself to become thirsty. These are some simple ways that we can support our physical well-being. Take a deep breath in and just exhale. Being in the space of your physicality, being aware of what's going on in your physical body. Making a practice of tuning in to your physical body to see what it needs. And paying attention to signals that it gives for what it does not want to have. If you're accumulating too much mucus in the body, perhaps laying off of glutens and breads and dairy, just start to pay attention and work with your body so that it can continue to serve you. And sometimes the physical challenges that we have are sourced in emotional conflict. So take a deep breath in and look inside and see if there are any emotions that you're holding on to that may be manifesting in a physical outcome. Are you angry at anyone or any circumstance that happened? Are you feeling betrayed or abandoned? Are you feeling lonely? All of these can be signs of symptoms that are taking place in your physical body. And then ask yourself, how much time do you spend ruminating over these feelings? Are you in the experience, aware of it, and then out of it? Or are you going over and over and over in your mind, replaying it? Deep breath in, exhale. Again, recognize the mind, body, spirit system. Emotions are weaved in there. That it's all one system. That if we continue to hold on to fears about illness, that we can actually begin to create the vibration in our body to attract that illness. If we hold on to hurts and anger, we can bring dis-ease into our bodies. So every morning, do a little check-in with yourself, starting by gratitude for the day, just that you opened your eyes, knowing that it's a fresh day, a fresh page. There's an opportunity for a clean slate. That whether you experience the day as a fresh new beginning, a clean slate, is up to you. Can you walk that razor's edge of connecting with what's going on internally and not being drowned by it? Hand it over to your higher sacred self for guidance. All experiences come to us as a learning opportunity. What am I to learn from this experience? Is this experience unique? Especially if I'm holding on to anger or hurt? Or is the core of it somewhere else in a past experience? Ask your higher sacred self to show you where the core is so that you can become aware of it, bring it into your awareness, see it, and release it. Deep breath, exhale. Let's contemplate in this meditation, I am whole, I am well. Let that be what we take into our consciousness over the next 48 hours. I am whole, I am well. Continue to inhale slowly and deeply. Let's drop from our vocabulary the phrase, I'm sick. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick of you. Let's drop that from our vocabulary and let's replace that with, I am whole, I am well. We can repeat that aloud when we're in spaces alone. And when we find ourselves being pulled into an old thought pattern of worry about our physical well-being or our emotional well-being or our mental well-being, allow ourselves to connect with the knowing, I am whole, I am well. Let's rest in this knowing for a few moments. know that as you engage with your body in this way, making friends with the wisdom that it is seeking to share with you, that communication channel becomes stronger and stronger. I am whole, I am well. Your body will give you signals when you've picked up something in the grocery store that's not gonna serve your well-being. It could be watery eyes or a pain in your arm or a twitch in your finger. Pay attention to all these ways that the body is trying to send you signals. Pay attention to what your body's response is after you've eaten something. When the body is calling for a nap, try to make space in your day to give it that rest. Be mindful of what you're saying, what you're speaking, recognizing that our words have power and we can speak things into existence. And certainly, as we hold these thoughts in consciousness, repeating them, we can bring them forth into existence. So as we start each day with a clean slate, let's start with gratitude. Start with an affirmation of wellness, of wholeness. Start with the intention of being open to guidance from your higher sacred self. And bring attention to all of those things in your physical body, in your emotional being, in your life that are working well. Allow yourself to be mindful of all of the things that are working and being grateful for those as well. As you end your day, take a few moments to jot down or check off things that you've accomplished on your list and things you feel grateful for. Take that vibration into your sleep time. Give your higher sacred self some really beautiful things to work with and to work out for you. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Another. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Bring your hands together in the Namaskar Mudra, the prayer mudra, as we give thanks to the God of our understanding, to our higher sacred self, to the divine presence, to our ancestors, to our teachers and guides, to the great compassionate light. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace within, peace outside, peace all around us. Ashe. When you're ready, open your eyes. Again, thank you so much for being here. I hope this is helpful to you. And I invite you to take this vibration with you throughout your day and allow yourself to be a blessing just with your presence to everyone with whom you come in contact. If you'd like to share anything, feel free to direct message me at Moyo Institute on Instagram. At Moyo Institute, it's Moyo Institute.